Yeah, I think that Subaru nearly killed her. Like anything else would have got stuck right here.
What did you see the night you came out? Anything
So
just besides a hole?
No, there was a good clear set of tracks. You could see, you still see them actually, some of them. And she drove out here right next to shore, like right up next to shore. And the ice through here is all nice and thick and froze solid. And then she got to that open space. And I think she was like, oh dear God, I've really fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she flipped a U-ey and she turned out into that open space out there. And the water that goes out the dam runs through there. So there's a little current. And that just makes the ice thin. And I think she broke through, there was a surface crust. She broke through the surface crust. Damn, it just wants to go the wrong way. Oh, we lost our hook. Way to go and help Deanna and Alison. Alison made a wrong turn from the old GPS, I suspect, and ended up going down the boat launch onto the ice at Cordova Lake. And her car's out on the ice in the center of the lake. It's still pretty early season. The ice is not super thick right now. It's 10:45. It's New Year's Eve. Minus 10 Celsius tonight. It's snowing, or was, and I don't feel like getting wet. I'm gonna wear my dry suit. All right, see you guys in a minute. Must be Alison. So is it down here? Or
it's this way actually.
oh, it's in the next road over there.
Sorry, Deanna just walked down there and
Oh, okay.
you get some.
Is this where you drove down here? Is this where you drove down here?
The car was.
Oh, straight ahead.
Yes,
Straight
yeah.
ahead. Yes, I do see it.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
what do you think we can do or should do?
I expect at this point you'll have to make a police report.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry, let me turn the light on here and I'll turn these ones out so they're not so blinding there. There we go.
Right there.
Yeah, okay. Well, what we'll do is I'll drill a hole in the ice so we have an idea of the thickness while we're here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do a test hole, see what kind of ice thickness we've got here. Quite a bit there. Good 8-10 inches, something like that. Some of that slush ice. Yeah, that's 8 inches at least. All right, well, I'm happy with that. I'm willing to go a little closer. I'm gonna take my trees and work my way a little closer. Oh, maybe I'll get that caution tape too. And just tie even a streamer to each tree, eh? Caution tape from tree to tree to tree, so if somebody doesn't think they're going to shoot the gap here between these. Okay, these are the ones I'm not happy about. Far side here. I think we'll go around there where the ice has not been weakened. Well, that's not super thick there where she went through, eh? Yeah. Oh, there's a double layer. Yeah, that's not much there. There must be current out this way. Well, guess I'll go around to the other side there. It's a wonder she made it as far as she did. Yeah. She must have been just giving her to get this far. Okay, so out here we've got 3 inches and then water space and 1.5 inches of slush ice on top of it. What's that?
Can't see bottom in your hole there?
Oh, I never looked. Nah, I don't see nothing. We can look on the chart though. Yeah. I should take a pin. I wonder if I won't come back out and just tie the caution tape between these 4 now. Like I'm comfortable walking. I don't want to walk that far side over there, I don't think, but there must be some current running through under there because it got a whole lot thinner out there. Well, there, this way nobody from the fire department has to come and do this or anything. I don't know if they do or not, but I feel like they might, you know? Oh, I pulled over my tree over there now. Pretty good for that because they got the lower branches. You can freeze them right in. Oh, I just got water in my glove though. Regrettable. All right, I'll be frozen, rock solid in 20 minutes. Good stuff. Okay, I left the drill inside a bit. You've got, where did I toss that shit? There it is. Okay, well, as you can see here, she pulled out here, decided it was not good to go, went to turn around and broke through the crust right there. There's about a crust about this thick, and then there's about maybe that much slush and water below that, and then there's about 3 inches of probably clear ice below, but 3 inches is not enough for a car. So she got super lucky that it didn't go through with her in it, or else this wouldn't be us here, it'd be somebody else with a crappier job. We saw in some ways better that it went down than when we were trying to hook onto it or something, you know.
True.
That would have been friggin' scary. I wouldn't like that at all. I wonder what the bottom's like here. I expect we either got to wait for this to freeze up enough to get it on top of the ice, or we got to bring the pontoons and cut a slot.
Yeah.
All right, Happy New Year, everybody. It is now 12:01. We tried to shoot this 1 minute ago, but we had a little foible with the microphone, and sound was the inside of Troy's coat rather than me talking. We're gonna have to come back in a couple days and sort this out, but we're really glad that our client is okay, and it's only her car that she lost in all this. Filming the woe, Troy. So we got this gas can. I had 5 cans to pick from, and I picked the one with no seal in there, and all that we can smell in the truck right now is gasoline. And I really want it to be not in the truck with us, to the point where I'm almost ready to just leave it on the road with a sign that says free. Pass me that strap, please. Of all of the cans to pick from, I had to pick the one that smells like a gas refinery. A leaky gas refinery. I suppose that one. Oh, it will go on. we're like halfway home or something, maybe not even. And just gonna do one of these. At least I'm hoping to. Get that fucking thing to tighten up. There we go. Oh, it's not warm out here either.
Negative.
Oh, don't fight me now. Come on. You know, sometimes when something is just really not working for you well. There we go. Okay. Now, put that on there. Surely.
You're off here.
Oh.
Give it a slap.
I think that'll probably hold there.
That ain't going anywhere.
No, I don't think so. Sweet. Good morning. We're at St. Ola Station. Getting a little bit of the old go juice. Oh, I knocked the gas cap down. That's not helping. I'm going to leave some bumper stickers here. If anybody wants some bumper stickers, they'll find them here. We're headed today to go and get Alison's car out of Cordova Lake. It's in 20 feet of water, a couple hundred feet from shore. Hoping this is going to be a fairly simple one, but I'm allowed for a couple of days to get her done. And yeah, you guys are out for a ride. This is a good place to stop for gas. Beatty.
Yep. Too fast.
Alright, well, we just stopped by and grabbed some poles. We probably don't even want to tell people about the poles. But
Probably not. Secret.
Got a secret.
Trade secret.
Alright, hello. Alright, well, we made it just about to the job. We're a couple hundred meters away. We're on a little narrow access road. It's not quite wide enough, plowed quite wide enough for the trailer, so we're kind of digging the snowbanks back a little bit on the way by here. Same thing on both sides, just barely big enough. Anyway, I'm gonna go in here, we're gonna drop the trailer in this parking lot, and then we'll head in with the truck to the ice. I'm not gonna go out on the ice with the truck, except maybe right at the boat launch itself, just on the edge of shore in order to be able to park somewhere flat. We know the ice is nice and thick there and the water is not deep. Yeah, so plan is to put the ROV down. Oh look, there's the dam. So this is probably why she went through. There's this little dam over here and there's quite a bit of moving water. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of open water. And then this is where she made her mistake. So she was supposed to go right here. Somebody's plowed that up on us, I think. Is that where we came up out of last time? We came up out of there.
We're down in there.
We were right down there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so. Let's go take a little look. I don't think we do want to bring the trailer in here. I think we want to just drop it right there.
I think that would be a wise decision.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of maneuvering room here, and you got more snow.
No, it'll just be a make work project to bring it in here. We'll probably put the chains on too, just so it's easier to get around when we're in here. Oh, there's our markers. One's fallen over in the wind, I guess, the other night. All right. So, where those 4 little trees are out there, where our car is. And somehow we got to get it from under there to up here. That's today's project. All right, I'm gonna go and unload that trailer, I guess, and get ourselves going here. Hopefully we're not even gonna need the snowmobile, any of that stuff, but we'll see how it goes. We're gonna put the ROV down there, get a little view of the car, see how it's sitting, see what the bottom's like between the car and the boat ramp. With any luck, it's a smooth, slopey shoreline, although this does not make it look like it will be. The terrain here makes it look like it won't be a smooth bottom. Anyway, we'll see. With a little luck, we'll be able to just drag it across the bottom, but if not, we'll have to rig up some sort of system to suspend it from the ice a bit to get it up over any big rocks or anything like that. Oh, we'll be back in a minute. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good adventure today. Just gonna roll forward a couple feet here so we can latch the chains. That might have been a little far. That's harder to do accurately with the trailer on there. Extra weight. So if you guys haven't watched us before, we get some stuff out of some crazy places and then make a video about it if nobody minds. Lots of times people are happy about that, so we make some pretty cool videos every once in a while. Check it out. We've got a whole bunch of different playlists, different summer recoveries, ice recoveries, snow recoveries, all sorts of different good stuff. Oh, that's really fighting me. Really fighting me. Oh goodness. Oh, that one really didn't want to go together. Oh, I see why. Those chains all twisted up here. Stuck in the tire. Oh, this is the stupidest stuff that gets you sometimes. Oh, that's going to be good enough for this. That up. Guess I could just get the tool and do it. We're gonna park this trailer out here, and if we need stuff from it, we're only a few feet away, we can just come out and get it. Oh, we gotta do this on the other side. Ow! Stylish. Oh, this side's not even done up yet. right, so this poor lady was cruising along looking for a little cabin. I don't know if we've explained that already. And this trail and the road she wanted are only separated by a few feet. And it was snowing really hard, and she just didn't have very good visibility. And so she cruised in through here, and she thought the lake was a parking lot because it's kind of enclosed by a couple of islands in that spot, not right here, but where she went out. And in the dark and the snowstorm, it happened pretty easily, I'm guessing. Anyway, we all make a little mistake every once in a while. If you're not making a mistake occasionally, you're not doing nothing. Ah, take that, armchair warriors. That leave room for somebody to get by? And it's not like we're far away. We could come and move it if we had to, but yeah. All right, let's see if we can find a block of wood for it. Somebody, not mentioning any names, did not remember the block of wood that goes under the foot. Yeah. So, hoping in this mess is a suitable block. Oh, just because we're not going very far. And I put one of them on the tractor the other night because it kept falling off. Yesterday, actually, when we went to get the pontoons for the boat sled mobile, which if you guys haven't seen the boat sled mobile, you should check this thing out. It is a sketchy piece of equipment. Now, how are we going to do this? If we get this out of here. Oh, goodness. And how about a block? Show me the block. No. No block. No block. Huh. Are we down to 0 wood blocks? I guess we might have to use a piece of this 6x6. Is what we've got. Peak efficiency. I guess we'll take the longer one, and then if we have to cut it off to get it out from underneath the trailer, because we might need a piece of it, we'll take the chainsaw and cut it off after. Okay. There we go. I hope that's enough to get that off there. Oh, I didn't really miss salt season. Constant sliming of everything. This tongue jack does have a nice attachment to put a drill on the top of it with a socket, but somehow I never have the socket out and the drill ready. I always end up just winding it by hand anyway. But it is a cool idea. Look at that thing. Just flip that handle over and that comes right up out of there. And when you're cranking, it's out of the way. Jesus. She must be latched on there. I'm gonna back up and just gonna ease it back an inch or so here. That dude it?
Yeah.
Sweet dealio, yo. All right, we'll put this stuff back in here.
Yeah. A little over halfway on that fucking post.
What's that?
We'll be a little over halfway on that post.
Oh, yeah.
Be cautious when you're hooking it back up.
Better that than slipping off, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I overcompensated. I figured the slope would make it want to go that way. Okay. Well, we'll get the old beast in there. This looked a lot more like a road the other night when we came down here. I can see how this would have happened. How's it going? That's the plan. See if reality matches planning or not. Yeah.
There is. I might stick around and watch this since you're here. What the heck? I don't know if you know the lake very well, but there's pretty good current going through there, even under the ice.
I figured.
Yeah.
I figured.
It may not be exactly there. It might be a little bit, but it's not super deep there. It's probably 10, 12, maximum 15.
Yeah.
Right there is a great big rock shore. It goes right through the middle of the narrow area there.
Yeah.
Then it starts to go down.
What's it like between here and there?
Well, you won't be able to drive. I wouldn't drive out.
No, I mean the bottom.
Right here it's kind of weedy. Out there it's more clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you'll have too much trouble finding it.
No, I was wondering if we'd be able to drag it across the bottom or if we got to suspend it from the ice to get it back over here.
Or pull it up onto the ice is what you were thinking?
No, I was going to drag it under the ice.
Under the ice.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty shallow through here.
Yeah, as soon as we get close enough that it's shallow enough to work easy, I was going to go ahead and pull it up on.
Yeah.
But the ice out there is too thin to put it on, I think.
Oh, I think so too.
That's why it went through.
Yeah.
She called us. She drove out here, eh?
Yeah, I guess she was disoriented or something.
Yeah, well, it was snowing that night,
Yeah.
real hard,
Yeah.
like near whiteout.
Yeah.
When we were driving down, it was a slow go. And she come in here, and she thought this was a parking lot. And she saw that over there, that gap, I guess, and she thought the road kept going that way or whatever. And so she drove out to there, and then I think she saw that great big open area, and she was like, oh shit, that's not a parking lot.
Yeah.
And she did a U-ey, and got out there where there's more current under that ice, and the ice is thinner, and she got bloody lucky.
Oh, I know.
I figure that Subaru nearly killed her, because any other car would have stopped right here at the boat launch and been stuck, but instead it got her out there.
They don't plow here. They
Yeah.
don't plow any of this. They keep the parking lot not too bad, but
Yeah.
they don't plow here. After that happened, there was another guy came down here with a little wee front-wheel drive fucking Mazda thing, and he was all buried in here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
followed my tracks likely, because I drove down in here.
Yeah, well, you're rigged for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so anyway, it was sitting on the surface. She called us. We were coming to pull it off.
Yeah.
And by the time we got here, it had gone down.
It went through. Do you guys scuba dive down to get them sometimes too?
No, I'm a diver, but I wouldn't get in there for that.
No.
Hell no, that's too dangerous, man.
How do you hook her on? Do you just do it all with
we
your-
we hook from the surface in the ROV.
Really?
Yeah. It's too dangerous putting somebody in the water, in my opinion. You know,
Yeah.
like
well, like I say, there's
between like
it's gonna be moving through there.
yeah, between the just like, you know, as soon as you go under the ice, if you get disoriented or anything goes wrong,
Yeah.
you're not right there.
Yeah.
And then the contaminants in the water, like I wouldn't want any part of that.
Yeah,
Like my hands
yeah, I
feel
guess.
terrible if I dip them in that water, if there's been any oil or anything, you know, like that oil that comes in the differentials and stuff. That stuff is caustic and miserable. I wouldn't want that getting in my eyes or something. Oh man, no.
good thing about the current there, it should be almost moving some of that through there quick.
Oh yeah, I think so. It'll be all cleaned out. Ooh. I wonder if there's any tape. Oh, I'm out of practice. Out of practice.
There's not a whole lot of weed either,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure there's a rock pile right over there.
So we should keep it
But
to
you
this
still
side
should
if we
be all-
can.
Should be all right through here.
Yeah.
And then see that point there?
Yeah.
That point there is another little rock.
Miles of ice right there.
Yeah. That's why I see over here.
Quite a bit of water too.
Yeah, it's probably right there. Will probably be 8 feet,
Yeah.
7 or 8 feet.
We're gonna make a mess out of your landing getting this out of here.
Not my landing. Well, it is the Cordova boat.
Yeah.
Cordova Common.
I mean, we won't damage the ground, the dirt, but like the ice, we'll have to cut a big hole in the ice here to get the car out.
Yeah.
So there's miles of ice right here. We were using that thing hanging a lot, eh, Troy?
Yeah.
I think it works better. Okay, so lots of ice right there, quite a bit of water.
It'll probably steadily get less and less and less as you move right that way.
Yeah, last time when we were out here the other night, I drilled a bunch of holes before I came out here
Yeah.
on the way
I
out.
don't blame you.
Well, it's a strange lake, man. You don't just go wandering, even if you are wearing a dry suit.
This is a weird lake too because there's so many spots that you would think.
Yeah,
Already a bit of a difference, eh?
yeah, yeah. Just a wee bit. All right, well, that's about halfway. Yeah, well, the shore ice forms first too, eh?
Yeah, over here is all. This here will be all right. Yeah, but over here, I ain't gonna fall behind you.
No, this was gnarly out here the other night because it was, there was about that much of a slush crust.
Yep.
And then about 2 inches of slush and then about 3 inches ice under that.
Yeah.
And I kept breaking through the slush crust while I was walking around putting these trees up.
Well, in March, this will be all wide open.
Yeah.
All wide open, and I walk out to my cottage and come back into that far point.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I'll tell you, there'll still be 8 inches, 12 inches of ice going.
That's pretty okay. What do we have there anyway? More than, oh, these leak. Son of a bitch. Brand new. So that's 10 inches anyway. That'd hold the car. Maybe we should have just brought the stuff to put it right up on the ice. Yeah, okay. All right, so,
Here's where that rock stops.
okay. All right, and this is the hole. Not much there. Oh, there's some oil spotting too.
Really?
Yeah.
How deep was it there? 3?
3 maybe, yeah. I think. Oh,
There is oil too.
yeah. 2.5, I'd say even.
I like having like 4-6 inches even for walking. I'm a chicken shit.
Oh, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you at all. All right, I'm gonna go back and get that camera. And then, hey, I'm gonna put this little sucker down. Have a little look at what we've got down here. Oop, huh. Oh, geez, she's dark.
Geez, it shouldn't be. This water here is crystal clear.
the ice, I think. We might need another pull. Oh yeah, quite a bit of current.
Yeah. They say it's great.
I can see a wheel. Still pretty far away. It looks like it might be upside down. Oh, it's right on its side. Okay, so it's facing like this, I think. Yeah. So I bet if we just hook onto that, I can't tell if that's the front or the back. I think that's the back. Light doesn't really help. That might. I think just natural light is the best down there. Oh, it's sitting on rocks. No, it's sitting in mud.
Yeah.
Nosed right into some deep mud.
Yeah.
Buried in the mud.
That's where.
Yeah, it's buried in muck right up, like halfway up the body. We might have to pick it up. If it's that mucky, it'll just sink deeper and deeper. Yeah, I think we'll just set up our pickup system. And we'll do it that way. Okay. Well, now we got a goal in mind. So I guess we'll go ahead. We'll get the dolly off the trailer and the snowmobile. And then we'll get that out here and get hooked onto that car. And then I think we'll just track its progress with the ROV as we bring it in, rather than risking the equipment under the ice here. We know there's plenty of water through here to just drag it along, as long as we can get the nose up or something, or one end up a bit. That bottom down there is super mucky. It's sunk into the muck all the way to the driver. I think that must be the driver's side rear wheel, almost to the back side of that wheel. It's landed kind of on a slope like that, and it's just penciled right into that muck down there. So I think if we try and drag it across the bottom, it's just going to snowplow in deeper and deeper, make more and more of a mess for us. But I think if we can just go ahead and scoop that up. Oh, I've still got this recording. I'll shut that off too. Yeah, so we'll just try and go ahead and pick it right up off the bottom. And, oh, I gotta shut this off. I did shut it off. All right, I guess we'll just leave this out here. We're gonna need it out here in a minute. Oh, we still got a front strap. There we go. This slush is knee deep to a giraffe in here. Oh, I don't guess we need that pin between here and there. Now, Oh, I guess we can drag stuff if we decide we need it. All right. Use this winch to drag it back with. It's got a long enough line to reach right out there in one go. Hopefully that's going to reach there. There we go. Reach that. Ooh. Only just barely, eh? Just. We'll take it. Okay, so we got power to that one. We need a battery for this other one to go out there. And a J hook. J hook. There. I need a battery for that little sucker. So we're going to hitch to this. That's going to run right over there and rub a little bit, but we're not going to care. And I think this is going to work the way I think it will. I guess the worst that'll happen is it'll stand up like that, and then when we pull on it, it'll come back down again. Okay, so chainsaw needs to go out there. Sharpen this thing right now, eh? I know all you chainsaw purists out there are literally having a heart attack at this instant. But this is going to do it. Okay, I think that was, we're all the way around on that side. Guess that's as far as we're going there. And we'll just leave it right here. Okay. Alright. Alright, I guess I'll take this out there. I guess I could put that right to that side and then maybe we could get it back in here after. Maybe. She just broke right up on me. Go away, you.
Yeah, show her that way. We're trying to fuck it away. Forward plunge? Can you do a forward plunge when you're done? You go first.
She's dark down there. Okay. Let's see what happens. It was surprisingly expensive for not a particularly fancy piece of equipment as they go. Oh, I'm gonna need my phone for this. Okay, I guess I'll have to go back and get my phone. I'll be back.
Kilometers back and forth here.
Oh yeah. Keeping me healthy. I'm starting to think we might only just get it back to shore today. Four, 6, 7, 8. That should be plenty. Okay. Now then.
double layer of ice there, right? Your drone's just below the second layer there.
Oh yeah, look at that, eh?
I couldn't
Oh
see
no,
it.
that's the piece I pushed down.
Oh shit, yep.
I forget how to tilt this thing now. I don't remember how to tilt it. Okay, so what we're looking at is the front passenger tire right there. All right, well, we know what we're looking at. Boy, did it ever sink into that muck.
Oh yeah. Is it sitting on the side like you were saying, or is it sitting flat?
Oh, it's sitting on its side with the nose down, and like it's buried right almost to the windshield in the muck. All right, I think we can bring this back. We came, we saw, we got the picture. Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a fade out here. Well, bring this thing back. Drain out for a bit. Jeez, I don't remember it having all that much water in it. Okay. All right, we came, we saw, we did the thing. Put this away. So we hustled out here, but then, you know, it took us a little while to get everything ready because you don't just go out on the ice in the dark without, you know, a second person and some gear and, you know, lake you don't know, et cetera, et cetera. And by the time we got here, the damn thing had gone down. Okay, let's see how far we are away from the mark here.
Watch the wires tangle there. The wire was tangled going down. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're gonna, yeah, you got it.
The slots in the rim aren't quite big enough for it to go through. We might have to pick something else. Such is the way of things. Okay, that's the muck. Car's over that way. I can't quite figure out which way it's facing here. Oh, there's my tire. Just a hair. Yeah, it's enough to stand on. What is that we've got hooked onto there?
That's it. What is it? Got it.
Hard to tell.
Is that part of the control? Or?
I don't know. I'm worried it's a brake line or something and not.
I think it's too thick to be a brake line. Hard to say though. But I mean, compared to the
Yeah,
groove,
that looks good.
The groove on the tires, it's
Yeah.
a lot thicker, right?
Yeah, that looks good. What the fuck? What? Okay, that's not coming unhitched for a second here. No, I'll cut this section of slot. That's what I'll do. Okay.
Oh, Father, tell me, do we get what we deserve? Oh, we get what we deserve. And where down we go, oh, 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 where down we go, oh, 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 so where down we go,
10 might work.
way down we go. Oh, you let your feet run wild. Time has come as we all
Spin the water out of the chain so it doesn't freeze up. Not too cold today, so that's less of a problem. But... All right, so we're making pretty good progress here. We've got hooked onto the car. I think we got an A-arm or an axle. Whatever it is, it should work to get her back to shore. And it's a bit murky down there. So I'm going to move this way and get this snugged up, and then I'm going to start cutting this channel going that way next to this line so I can see where the channel needs to go. And we're going to pick it up with this winch on this trailer a bit off the bottom and just kind of slide it along here so that it's not dragging on the bottom, hopefully, and the weight of it's going to be on here. I'm hoping that's, you know, we're not trying to pick it up onto the ice, so I think this ice will be strong enough for that. I'm going to bring the trailer to about here where the ice is still pretty thick. Over here it thins out quite a bit. There's a line of current that runs right through here directly to the dam over there. So out here the ice is a little thinner, and that's why she went through and she was able to drive out initially, because the ice over here where she drove out through over here next to shore, and then did a U-ey out there. You can see her tracks where she went around there and came right in here. Unfortunate. Okay. Whoops. Up. Oh, I should have cut that further. Oh, we'll pull the dolly that way. Yeah, how are we looking down there? That would be the advantage of the ROV, I guess. I wonder if we should put the ROV down to watch it get lifted. We should have left that set up for this, I guess, eh? Yeah. Well, maybe we'll move this over a bit further here. I get back far enough to be able to cut this slot further, and then we're good to go, I think. That'll work. Okay. We'll get the slot cut out in front of us a bit here, and we'll put the ROV back down and watch it get picked up, I think, because it'll be cool. Don't let me forget that this camera has to get pulled along with it. I guess we can set it up here and wrap it around there or something. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's a dumb place for it.
Do you dare to look me right in the eyes? Yeah. Oh, 'cause they will run you down to the door. Yeah, someday we'll run you down till you fall. And they will run you down till you go. Yeah, till you can't grow no more. And where down we go.
Oh, that's going to take a long time. Well, you know what would be really handy is a saw with a big wide blade on it that cut a kerf.
Always down.
All set? How far down are we now? Well, I think she's right there. What's that?
The tire's awful low on there.
Is it? That's okay. That'll spread the load out. All right, she's just about touching there. Okay, now let's see what happens here. Oh, like the up down?
Makes the trailer do a good little hop.
Makes the ice do a good little hop too. All right.
Watch your camera.
Oh, good call. Thanks, dude. Here, I'll get that. Don't get near that hole there.
No, I'm. Oh.
That's pretty good. Oh, we should put this down here, maybe. Whoops. Uh-oh. All right. I'll cut that slot another few feet. Oh, I see what's happening. That tire is dragging more on that side. Do you want to run and get the air pump out of the truck, Troy? Yeah, go ahead and put some air in this tire. It's just a little on the low side and it's making our little dolly here drag to one side. Try and even them out. I want to leave them soft so they make a nice big footprint. I don't think we have to worry about it going through here. If it was gonna be back there, I think. Unless there's some fault in the ice that we don't see. Always a chance of disaster, unplanned there, folks. Just keep watching. You never know what could happen that goes bad and wrong. We know you guys love carnage. Probably because we like carnage too, just not our carnage. So if you guys are new to the All-Terrain Rescue channel, which many of you probably will be watching this video, get some stuff out of some crazy places. Go and make do with what we've got and make it happen. We go deep into the bush to get sunk Argos. That was one of our recent most hardest jobs. If you haven't watched that video yet, when you're done with this one, you should definitely check it out. That is the hardest job we've ever done to date, I think, except possibly for the Jeep job, which that video is not done yet, but for spring, I think. Oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna keep trucking here. Got to cut some more ice. That's what's going on.
I've been told that she's good as gold.
Oh, I hate that when it breaks up like that.
Laying low, but I could see the smoke. Yeah, and I knew.
There we go.
Well, I could stay. Whoa, I could stay away.
Well, that must be like 20% of the distance. 10% anyway.
Long enough to die another day. Well, I could try to get it right.
That's not only going to take us 14 or 15 years.
Well, it's gonna keep you alive, keep you alive. Saying, who is smoking cigarettes? Who is smoking something else?
I think I might have to pull it in and start over. I've lost track of where it is. Oh, there must be an eddy here. It's way over there now. Okay, there's the car. Oh yeah, that straightened it up. What's she hooked on?
On bottom, maybe?
No, I think we're...
Just the trailer wedged into that.
Oh, it wedged in here. Son of a bitch. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's fixable though. Okay, that line goes down over there, so if I just cut around here. Okay, so note to self, make sure that's wide enough that that doesn't lock in there like that if it falls in. Oh, really? Except for that battery. There we go. Okay. Here we go. So, we've made a little progress. We've got the ROV down here looking at it. We're just winching along. Let's go a little distance here. Oh, that's the wrong winch controller. Okay, here we go. Whoops. Okay. Oh, well, be what it is, I guess.
I don't know why I can't let go. That woman's got me her naked show. The man said no. Woo! Hey, gringo. Whoa, you gotta stay out of Mexico. And I say to whoa. Hey, tranquilo, amigo. I didn't know she was smoking.
Well, we made her halfway. Did some of the hardest parts of it. We got it hooked up and we got this system working, and we've cut our way halfway back to shore. Unfortunately, we're now out of DeWalt batteries. We had that late night call last night to go and help Kevin with his sled that was dead. We'll include a couple shots of that maybe. Little segue for you guys. Check out this snowmobile recovery. All right. So yeah, we're gonna load the sled on the trailer and get everything strapped down, and then however much battery we have by then from charging, we're gonna cut as far as we can. We'll move this as far as we can. We'll see you guys probably bright and early tomorrow, and we're gonna get this the rest of the way to the shore. It's hanging upside down right now because I cooked an A-arm, so we're gonna have to try and flip it over somehow. Hopefully, if we get really lucky, as it touches bottom, it will catch and roll the right way. Very unlikely. And then we got to get it up on top of the ice somehow, which I think we're just going to put some 6x6s under it on the ice and slide it right up the 6x6s. But we'll see what we have to do when we get to that, I guess, because I'm not 100% sure of the right path of action at this point until we get to it. We'll see what the bottom's like there, how steep it is, how hard the car is to move. It's going to be pretty heavy. The seats and everything soak up like 1,000,000 pounds of water. Well, not 1,000,000 pounds, but you know what I'm saying. So it makes it really hard. The cars get super heavy when they've been underwater. It weighs like twice as much as it should. So yeah, that's it. We're just gonna kind of pack everything up, cut a little bit more, and get back at her tomorrow. Have her ready for Ryan to come and pick up from McMillan Towing up in Cumbermere. If you're up in Cumbermere and you need a tow guy, Ryan's your man. He's a good guy. Whoa! Ah! Whoa! Carnage! Watch out for the holes in the ice. Yeah, there's a hole there that I walked right in like a dum-dum. Oh, that was pretty tasty. Got some lunch here. Got ourselves a couple of burgers. They're gonna be cold, but we're gonna eat them happily anyway at some point. Alrighty. What do we got here? We got some sort of action. Is that a tow truck or a delivery truck? I think that's a tow truck. Oh, he's got a light bar. Highway 7 auto. So yeah, we're gonna go in there. We gotta flip the car over. It's hanging upside down right now, so that's gonna be a little bit of an operation. We're gonna cut the slot till we get it into shallower water. When it just starts to touch bottom, we'll be able to see that with the ROV. When it starts to touch bottom, we're gonna go ahead and roll it over so it's facing upright, you know, sitting upright, and then we got to get it up on top of the ice, tow it on out of the boat launch area. Ooh, she's really hooked on there. I'm gonna have to roll that back.
Yep.
Okay, now just tighten these up. Ooh, that's bright with the sun out. Gonna be a sunny day, maybe. That would make me happy. A little light on the subject. Nice and warm. Alright, let's go get her done. I guess we'll go start cutting that channel in the ice. That way if all the batteries go dead, we can charge them all and do something else for a little while. Oh, that's all we've got on that. Huh. Well, she didn't freeze too much. Did make some slush though with this weight on the ice. Well, there's Dave. So we're changing our direction slightly here so that there's still a good place for people to get on and off the ice with their snowmobiles. So Dave told us there's a big rock pile out in here, so we just kind of edged this way a little bit so we'd miss it, hopefully. And advantages of having some local beta. Anyway, we gotta cut this the rest of the way here, and then yeah, we'll get this cut. The winch line doesn't seem to reach. I might pull just a little bit further out with the truck so it reaches. And morning, Dave.
How are you now?
Oh, not too bad.
You guys really know how to pick the days to work outside. Two beauties.
Yeah, well, this isn't a bad one at all.
No.
Not too bad. What are you up to this morning?
I'm just gonna hang out here for
Right
a
on.
while.
Right on.
Got an appointment at 3:30 in Peterborough. So
Cool. Maybe we'll have it out by then.
hope so. I
Yeah.
want to see how it looks like, how we're kind of.
Oh, you know, a fresh caught Subaru is not a bad looking thing. You know, it's a pretty big fish.
Yeah.
All right, I think I've worn that joke out now.
What would that car, do you think that car be worth? Because it's not a cheap car, Subaru's.
It's an old one.
Oh, it is, eh?
It's a 2014.
Ah.
There. Now we got chainsaw in there. Easy peasy. Oh, that's coming off. Okay. Well, she's still on there. We know that. Line's still good and tight. Okay. I think we'll start by, I might just move the truck close enough to reach that. Maybe we'll put a tree saver on there and that'll extend it out a bit. I'm not too worried about that ice right there. I think it's all sitting on bottom, judging by the slope there, right near shore.
It's bottom there,
Yeah.
And it gets sandy too.
Yeah.
Sandy, just the weed patch, and you're gonna miss them a lot.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull out. You wanna pick that up and just walk that way with it so I know when to stop? All right. Well, hopefully we don't regret this one, viewing public. Oh, just driving out on the ice. I almost never do that, but I'm pretty sure she's thick enough. And oh, just far enough for that line to reach. Not far. My guess is that that's frozen right all the way to the bottom right there, if it isn't already. Because the way that slope, I'm guessing what it did, it froze and the level was a titch higher. Level dropped a little bit, so we're sitting on ice, but it's ice. Okay, oh, that gives us a sort of an idea. This comes right to there. There. Okay, this ice is probably going to get thicker as we get in here too. Oh, that's tiring. Billy, we need you. You could be here having such a good time. Oh. Still, that was progress. So when we cut this slot, or any hole in the ice, we angle the cut outward and downward, so that when you want to push it out, it'll push out. Otherwise, if you just cut straight up and down, lots of times it'll jam on the way down because your cut isn't perfectly straight. This way, if we just overcompensate a little bit, it doesn't jam up on us. I'm getting warm in that sun already. I'm regretting this dry suit. It's gonna be a ball of sweat. In fact, I think I gotta take this down to a t-shirt under here. It is too warm for this. It's gotta happen. I suppose I should go not stand on the ice maybe while I do that, eh? So if you guys haven't seen a dry suit before, that's how this thing works. This one's different than some. Lots of them have a zipper up the front here, or around the back, or the top of the shoulders, or whatever. This one, you loosen off this little nut device here that tightens that down and covers where the zipper joins and seals it theoretically. I was in the water last year on a job. We did a snowmobile recovery. I think the title is She Didn't Think This Would Work, but it did. And I hopped in the water. I didn't have this tightened down as much as I'm tightening it now. And this thing filled up full of water right here in an instant. And I was not a very happy recovery guy. But I'm hoping that now that I've got that tightened down, it won't leak anymore as much. I was cursing Cocotat, but I don't think it was them. I think it was me. So this has got this nice rubber gasket that serves to keep the water out. Oh, the mic's in here. Don't let us forget that's there. So the rubber gaskets keep the water out. They're on the wrists here as well. I'm not sure how comfortable this is going to be, but I'm too hot right now and not comfortable, so it's bound to be. Oh, that's our SD cards right there in my pocket. That's a bad place for those. Oh yeah, I'm not going to regret this, I don't think. Even if I have to put something on over it, it'll be better than sweating in it. Okay. Back in my kayaking days, some of you might know me from the river, probably not very many. Used to be really into whitewater, wore a dry suit kayak a lot. We'd go out in some pretty wild conditions, just for fun of it. That's why I feel comfortable out doing this sort of work. I spent many years in higher risk area situations. As I was taught in the Swiftwater Rescue course I took many years ago with Jim Coffey. If you're out there, Jim, thanks for all the wisdom on rope rigging and managing things that are difficult and dangerous. Yeah, so that was with the spree rafting. And they taught us, Jim taught me that risk is about management and applied safety. So if you're going to take a risk, that's one thing. But if you take a risk and you apply a correct level of safety to it, as in you put a man with a rope beside the river in a dangerous spot, then the risk of that spot is reduced. Not entirely, but a bit. So you manage risk by applying safety, such as this dry suit, which manages the risk of falling in the lake and getting cold and wet and miserable. Alright, now, what have I done here? Oh yeah, this fold goes down over here, Velcro goes down, that goes down, kind of covers up the bare spot on your waist, and we'll get back to it. I think this is a bare hands day. Oh, shades. Ah, that's better. Back to it. Up much overnight, it's just slush. We got a bit of slush on the ice here. The weight of this trailer with the motor, with the car hanging on it, pulled the ice down a little bit, and water's run up our holes and cracks and our slot, and so we got all this accumulated water on top of the ice here, but it's not really doing anything other than just being a little bit unpleasant for this particular instance. Okay, I'll do another section. I wonder how deep it is here. Let's see. Oh, there's bottom. About 8 feet. So we might probably do one more section of slot and then bring the car over to here and think about starting to cut a hole and roll it over, because at 8 feet it'll be starting to touch, I would think, and drag. We want it to be touching so it'll stay in place once it's rolled, but we don't want it to be touching so much that it's hard to roll. There. So what's that? That's 14 inches maybe? Almost 15. Yeah, I bet. A little bit shady. Yeah, there's a big difference from the sunny side of the lake to the other side, to the shady side. I think Dave said this is a weed bottom right here too. We'll probably come up looking like the Loch Ness Monster or something. Well, that's not tiring. Definitely feeling a little energy consumption. I think breakfast is nearly gone already. Well, that's right. We're going to bring a plank down and set that tongue on the plank too. I don't know if we need to worry about it at this point. This is wider. Probably not worth even stressing about. Be more work to get the plank than to lift that tongue up once or twice. That's it for that one. Oh, I suppose I should take it and put it on charge right now, eh? That'd be the smart thing to do. It doesn't feel like it's so warmed up because it started out cold. It doesn't feel too hot to charge. You know, sometimes they get too hot to charge. Well, it's got to be getting near to where we could get it up.
It's the way we are by my side. Gonna dare to hide. Now that you're hurting, I see the tears behind those eyes.
That's a quick ramp, eh? It's a steep ramp. Give me that again.
Like on the concrete, it's very steep.
Yeah.
As soon as you get into the lake, it kind of levels off a little bit. It's not nearly
Okay.
as steep as that, but it's...
Yeah, because that's still 6 foot of water there. Maybe it will. Nope. There we go. That'll do. It's not meant to be used that way, but we're going to do it anyway. Oh, winch is not engaged. I might get the ROV and get it put down there too.
That would be a good.
So this little sucker connects to your phone via Wi-Fi, or at least it should. It takes a minute for it to come up. There it is. And then you get to watch what's going on. It uses it for a view screen, so we can see what's going on. Well, you could get yourself into a misery with this wire in a hurry. To 0 point. Oh, it's hitting bottom there. Think. Can't be. So we find a car. Is there a car at the end of this crack? It's on the front corner. Guess we'll back up a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna try just winching it out of the darkness. Yeah, okay. I'm just watching underwater here. We're gonna go ahead and wind this along. We got some sort of piece of frame or something. See if that wouldn't make us a cool thumbnail maybe. Okay, now I'm going to drag it past that plant again. Look, looks like the angle is changing on it. Alright, well now we got to figure out how to get this thing flipped over. It started touching bottom there. Oh no, I can pick it up a bit still. It's still hanging down. It's got a bit of clearance between it and the ice. It looks like. I wonder how we're going to do that easily. If we pick it up a little bit, we might be able to get a rope underneath it still. Okay. Now, what's going to be the way to do this? 'Cause we really want to get that other J hook in that side, I think. And then if we were to get that other J hook in the front here and just cut a slot for the snowmobile and park it over here, and then it would just surely. Because once it's sitting down flat, it'll tow along on its bottom. I just need to get it sitting around the other way. And then we can just drag it along here, I think. How far are we from the bottom now? Still sitting on the bottom, okay. So we're definitely out of room for rolling it over. That's as far in as we want to go. Oh, actually we could just use the other winch and a redirect on the truck there. We don't even need the snowmobile. We just put a hole in the ice and an anchor right there and pull that way with it. And then once it's upright, we'll still have it to pull on, the two winches side by side. Okay. So what we need now is we had a hole here somewhere. Oh, plowing a bit of snow with this thing, eh? Okay, that's not helping her cause. We're getting her done. Okay. So yeah, if we had a hole here and we went down All-terrain rescue, Ben here. Hello, hello.
Hello. Hey, how are you?
Not too bad. What's shaking?
Well, I got a truck with bald tires in a driveway that's on a hill.
Okay.
That's,
Yeah, where are you located?
I'm on Highway 28. Your little red dot came up closest to me. I am at between Bancroft, well, McCarthy Mills, essentially.
Oh, okay, yeah. There we go. All right. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to use the ROV, see what we're doing. Oh boy. And be able to hook this other side of this car because we want to hook the down side of it. Right now, we're hooked into the high side, obviously, because we're hanging onto it. And so I'm going to move the ROV this way a little bit. There we go. Now we got a really nice view of what we're up to. There we go. Whoops. Okay, so now I'm going to take this pole. I know a bunch of you guys have been wondering exactly how we do this. What did I just do with that roll of tape? Did I set it over here? No? Did I not bring it out here? Must not have brought it out here. Alright, we're going to stop this recording for a second. Go get the tape. Alright. I got the tape. The tape is key. That's right. So now you guys have been wondering how we hook these things sometimes. We use the ROV and take our hook. Tape it to the pole. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down here. Oh, she's turned away completely. Where's our car? Uh-oh. What's happened here? There it is. There's the hook. Oops. Okay, so we see our hook. We're going to aim the drone camera down a little bit where we can see what's going on. Now, there we go, just like that. That one's hooked. Okay. Now we got that in there. I wonder, that'll stay there. Okay. Sweet. Job well done. Now, well, that's going to be hard on that rope, isn't it? I should have used something else for that. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay. So that's gonna stay there nicely. Did I lock that? I didn't put that power on that winch yet. That's locked. Yeah. Oh, it's still tracking. It's down. Okay, so we're going to take this. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see what I'm up to here. Hopefully. Take this anchor. Put this anchor in. I made up these ice anchors last year or the year before. They go down the hole and then they catch on the ice there. The only disadvantage is you got to put your hand down there to lock it. There we go. We'll tighten this up. What we'd like to do is slip that rope down around the front of the car there a little bit. I think. Whoops. Okay, we got a little slack. Now, put that back in my pocket here. Move this out of the way over to this side where I'm going to be working from. There we go. Now, we're going to move this back over this way. Whoa. Shit. That wasn't helpful. Okay, not as easy as that. Let's see. Yeah. Another little slice here. Oh no, come on. Go away. Okay. Okay. I might have it. I think we might have it. Okay. I'm starting to stop this. Nope. 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 If I pull that tight and then pull that one that way, that will do it, surely. Line we've got to work with. What's left? That should be enough to roll a car.
Alright, it's already rolled a little bit.
I don't know that it's really going in the right direction.
It was sitting like this, and it tipped over like that now.
Just a little bit, yeah. Not much change, but a little. We'll take what we can get. Come over here, drill a hole. We'll put an anchor down here so we can redirect slightly to flip this thing this way. The other nice thing about those, you can reverse them and blow the ice down. My bad. Hear that, Ion? I'm selling your stuff for you. You guys should hook us up. Yeah. You need an on-ice storehouse. What's that? Yeah, that's where that one came from. Okay, now. Need slot in the ice here. That's kind of hard to get to. Huh. That may not work as well as I thought. Oh, maybe if we bring it this way to here and then come off this way. Okay, so our goal here is to have this slide this way a bit, and then we're going to get our line in this crack, and we're going to pull this over here with our redirect, and that's going to roll us over, or so I hope. Anyhow, there's our car here. Okay. Back up a little tiny bit. Oh, that's hard to see. A little closer. Okay, I'll pull that one in a little. Almost around the corner. Whoops. What the fuck's happening here? Oh, it got wet. Uh-oh. Well, I guess that's it for the ROV for today. I got water on it slopping around here and it's in the controller. Yep. Darn it. Well, that is unfortunate. I guess. Yeah, one can hope. Oh, she's back.
Must have turned somewhere. You can't even see the wheels now.
Okay. Okay. Now, this one. This one. Okay, we gotta do this. Okay, so we're using this redirect to pull our line this way a little bit towards us. And that's gonna swing our little... Are you down for a minute?
What?
You're down for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pause. Sound. All right, folks, here we go. We're gonna have a go at this. See if we can flip this car. Hope this works the way I think it's going to. What did we lose? Oh, our soft shackle came undone. Inconvenient. These soft shackles have a little bit of difficulty sometimes when you have ice and water on the lines. They tend to slip occasionally. Except when you need it to. And it doesn't. There we go. Okay. Now. Let's see what's happening. Record this. Okay. Chainsaw here. Yeah. Recording. Whoop. Oh, we're not in a very good position now. That's going to get caught in there. Ooh. we need the other winch controller. Damn. And we'll head this way here. There's our car. Okay. Now, let's see if we can get this thing hooked here. Using the ROV view, there's our hook. Nope, so we're going to want to come in probably from over here maybe. Huh. Nope. That's this. We're going to need a little bit of a slot. Not enough working room. Just move that a little further away from the water. Let's try this again. That's got a grip on that now. Okay. Now, so gonna back away here a little. What kind of situation we got here? Okay. Now we gotta get this. Did we lose tracking? We lost tracking, didn't we? There we go. Okay. Alright, so we gotta drop. Can you lock that winch, please, Troy? Can you? Sweet, thanks, dude.
red thing just rolled that way.
There she goes. Yeah, I think we got her a little shallow. There, that was it. Jesus. There she goes, I think. What in the fuck is going on? There it goes.
You think even if it was jamming in that mud, it would still flip over, you know?
No, I think it's been sitting on that. It was stuck between the ice and the. There, now it's upright. Whoops. Okay. Sweet deal. Well, that was a success. So you guys will have been watching that in the drone view, or the ROV view, but she just flopped down on her wheels. Now I'm going to disconnect this line, I'm going to run it over into this crack, and I'm going to get that one running in that crack, and we'll be able to just pull her right up there. Should be no big deal until we try to get it on the ice, which will still be a big deal. Okay, there's that. Pull that up so we don't lose it. There we go. Okay, there's that. Yeah. Okay, we're going to take this, we're going to run it over here like this. Well, this broke off a big chunk here, eh?
Yeah, right all goes around like that. All the way around like that. That's a fair size.
Ah, good enough to float on anyway. I can't tell for the life of me where it is. Oh, this thing's frozen up. That's what it is.
Oil right here, so it's probably close.
Yeah, no, I wondered, just the picture wasn't moving here. Yeah, the pike eat the musky fry or something like that.
Yeah, well,
100 meters down, and then it's got an extra 100 meters to get you out and about, so to speak. Okay, well, should have brought the charging thing. Should not have just left it sitting here on, I guess. These are the things we learn. It's okay. We did the hard part. We're all hooked on. We just need probably to cut a hole in the ice now, because it must be getting close to jamming up again on the ice there. I'm guessing it's like sitting right there, like. Nope. I got her upside down. There you go, that's what the bottom of the ice looks like. Nice and clear. A few inches of good ice. What's that? 6 inches of good ice? Well, that's slick now though. Oh yeah, big fire. Going under there. Somebody's gonna come out here and drill a hole and they're gonna be like, Jesus, there's 2 feet of ice. How's it going?
Good, you?
Oh well, we're plugging away here. Doing a little car fishing.
Interesting. Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, it is now.
It was way back there, eh?
Yeah, it was out there. We picked it up with the dolly there and dragged it across under the ice so it wouldn't dig into the mud under there, and then now we're going to work our way up here and get it up on shore. It's a slow process, but, you know.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's just kind of keep at it.
You just been at it today?
No, we worked on it yesterday too.
Good job.
Yeah, we got it halfway to shore yesterday, about where you see the tracks start there.
Yeah.
And it got dark.
What did you see the night you came out?
So
just besides a hole.
no, there was a good clear set of tracks. You still see them actually, some of them. And she drove out here right next to shore, like right up next to shore. And the ice through here is all nice and thick and froze solid. And then she got to that open space. And I think she was like, "Oh dear God, I've really fucked up."
Yeah.
Yeah. And she flipped a U-ey, and she turned out into that open space out there. And the water that goes out the dam runs through there. So there's a little current, and that just makes the ice thin. And I think she broke through. There was a surface crust. She broke through the surface crust, and then she was stuck. She came ashore, and it looked like she walked back out to it by the footprints and got something.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, didn't know the danger she was in at all, eh?
Yeah.
And
she walked to a cabin, which is like 20 minutes from here.
yeah, she was camping right, or the cabin right, just on this other little road here. Yeah. And by the time we got here, it was gone. I thought we were going to get it off, just hook a line to it and drag it across.
Yeah,
but
we called. She called a bunch of tows, and
Yeah.
then I was talking to my partner, and I'm like, there's a guy in the area that does this kind of stuff.
he's kind of crazy. He'll do
Let's
it.
send his number that way.
Thank you.
He started laughing, and he's like, "I'll look him up on Facebook." So then we found you.
Oh,
We
yeah.
sent the number along. So
Oh, much appreciated.
that's how you came about. But
Yeah, oh, that works for us. We'll take it. Yeah.
so I called her this morning, and actually our media guy
Oh,
called her
yeah.
this morning. He's like, "Is that car still underwater?" I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was like on the 31st. I have no idea.
Yeah. Does he want some? Do you guys want some media?
No, he's like, no, he's just like, I want a picture of it as it's coming out of the ice. I was like, well, I'll try and make it up there today. So
Oh, okay.
I finally
Yeah.
made it now.
Right on.
Almost good time.
Well, you're in good time because there wouldn't have been much to take a picture of up till now. But if you guys want pictures, I got pictures of it underwater and stuff from the ROV, and
That'd be cool.
yeah, it's just shoot me an email or something,
Yep, yep.
Well, I better keep cutting here.
Yeah, no, you do your thing.
Back. Because it's going to get too shallow to slide them underneath here anyway pretty soon. And we should just be able to slide them over the car or around it or something or other. I wonder if we better try and put one more set of blocks down. What do you think, Troy? Otherwise we might run out of room. Whew. I am going to go in there, and before the end of this, I'm going to be in swimming for sure. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be better. If we have one more, a good clear open bit. Oh yeah, this needs to be over here. Cut that into 2 chunks, maybe. Yeah. She was lucky. I think that Subaru nearly killed her. Like anything else would have got stuck right here. She'd have been perfectly fine.
I guess when she left here, she must have just went up. She never called us back till you showed up, till I called her, I guess. And you had already been here, so.
Yeah, she asked me what to do, and I said, well, you better call back and make a report. You know, like it's probably damage over $1,000 or whatever.
So we don't necessarily have anything to do with this now. They're going to quite honestly, it's the Ministry of the Environment that kind of deals with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Not so much us, but.
We can sing, sail away, sail
where are we at?
Nice square cut.
It's still a few 4 feet deep there, isn't it?
I was a carpenter once.
Square cut.
Once?
Well, technically still, but you know,
Always a carpenter.
I try to avoid that sort of misery currently. Got my own misery to deal with, you know. Okay. Guess we'll drag her a little closer here, Troy. All right. I guess we might move back. Away from the hole in the water, I think.
That might surf back a little bit.
Ah, crazy talk, eh? Crazy talk. I'm just going to move on back here, Troy.
Going straight back.
Yeah.
I text you again, but you haven't answered.
Oh yeah, it'll be.
There's gonna be a lot of cutting he's gotta do yet.
Well, I either gotta.
3-4 feet of water there.
Yeah, we either gotta put some 6x6s down and slide it up the 6x6s, or cut it all the way back here. Oh yeah. Well, it won't matter with those blocks, it'll just push them, but yeah, and what'll happen here eventually though is we'll run out of space for the blocks, eh? Yeah, I got a little too close to shore before I tried to roll it. Okay. Good 4 feet still. A good 4 feet still.
You got long ramps.
I've got some 16 footers or 12 footers or something.
If the car stays level on it, you probably could drag it out.
What's that?
If it stays level for you, then
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I'll cut a couple little notches here for it to sit in so they can't slide forward. And then we'll give it a try. If it doesn't work, well, then we'll have to come back tomorrow and fuck with something else. It is what it is. You can only do what you can do.
this might level off a little bit here because all the dirt that comes through here at the time.
Yeah.
It does because it's close to where that gravel is.
We,
There's a lot of gravel.
we can't be far from, like, right there, it slopes up. So, like, it must be getting...
I'm saying in front of your wheels is where the ice is frozen to the ground.
Yeah,
You're on the ground there.
I would think so.
The ice is there.
You had enough of this good excitement?
No, we gotta get back to fast enough. Some of you were doing it yesterday, so I had the time off.
Oh, shit. Sorry, lads. You'll have to watch the video, I guess.
Yeah.
This should be a good video. We got some really nice ROV shots and stuff down underwater there.
Yeah.
Cutting the channel and moving it, and like when we first picked it up, there's all kind of bubbles coming up out of it. It looked really good. Yeah. What are you guys up to out here?
Oh, working, putting siding on. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I've done that. A couple times here or there.
We don't like doing it in the winter, but
Yeah, it's
everyone wants it done, so we're doing it.
yeah, I worked one time on that hotel in Burley Falls there.
Oh yeah.
That big hotel. When they redid that, I worked there. I was pretty young then. And we worked right through the winters up on that top of that thing on scaffolding, putting siding up in the wind. It just howled down the lake. It was so cold and miserable. All right. Well, let's drag her a little farther anyway, hell. Oh, almost flushed in over there.
The other guy that went through there, I started walking on his truck and it was way too sloppy. I went back to
Now what do we have? Oh, that's coming up now. Yeah. 3 feet of water. 3 feet of water. She's coming up faster now. I think we finally hit the ramp. There. wonder if that would slide onto that at all, or if it would just pull it to me now. Oh, two for sure. I'm just curious if... Well, that's one jammed in there. I guess I'll go get the other one. Oh, sure. I won't say no to that. Oh, sweet deal. Thank you very much, Dave.
We all turn back. You know I've got your back. Would you ever do that for me? For me? For me? For me? Billy boy's gifted. You know.
Okay, I think she's about to come out of the water, Troy. Barring fuck up, I think we got her. Should slide that off that hood, I guess. Oh, the smell of success. Oh no, I go for the extreme positivity.
Good way to be.
Even when it's unlikely. Okay.
Work. If it doesn't go good, it's still going to be closer.
Yeah. Oh, I think she's just going to slide right up here. Might be hard to get it up over the edge of that ice a little bit.
Can we get her halfway up?
Oh, we're losing one of our beams here. sure. Oh, look at all the water in it. She's holding water. Yeah. Well, we might have to anchor the truck. I wonder if she's unlocked. I bet if I spin the truck down, it'll stay there. There, now she won't move as easily. Maybe we'll put the Scotch blocks on too. I don't think I'm going to step over that. I might be disowned if I damage the running gear. Okay. Okay, how's the water level doing in there? Seems to drain out just about as fast as we can bring it up, eh? Whoa. We might need a 2-to-1 on this or something, I think.
One desired to think popping over, huh? Come close.
There we go. Oh yeah. Should we take a picture maybe?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll just keep working it here, I think. That works pretty good. It just slides along right on those 6x6s now. gonna let some water drain out of here maybe. Yeah, that lightened her up a little. Oh, it's in fucking park. She probably didn't leave us the keys, you know that? I didn't think of that. For sure she didn't leave us the keys. No, no keys. Well, that's going to make it a lot harder to get out of here. I didn't even think of it.
As long as it gets up, you'll be able to drag it up the hill to get it away at least off the water.
Yeah, I'll be able to drag it up here a little bit. We got to get it out to where a tow truck can pick it up.
Oh.
Where's that auger gone?
Should be out on the ice still, though.
Did we take it out for anything?
He's going to want to go up here.
Probably, yeah. Howdy, lads.
everything I can.
won,
here.
eh?
We won. Just don't fucking give up. I nearly did, to be honest. I thought seriously about calling her quits.
Yeah, I thought you said you were.
Oh well, I'll say that in the worst of moments, you know.
Sometimes it's just get her over with.
I told him he didn't swear enough, not even close. I would have been swearing a bunch of times.
Oh, it doesn't look good in the video.
You'll have a good editing go.
Oh, did I forget to unplug that battery? I did, didn't I? Ow! Ah, I made these. Owza. Hey, and some scrap. Oh, thank you, kind sir. Thank you. Much apprecited.
Back or?
Yeah, the back there, and I'll load them up in a second. Oh, we lost our hook. Okay, we'll stop using that winch then. Yeah, she very nearly died, I'd say. She walked out, she got out and went ashore, and then clearly somebody walked back out to it because there was 3 sets of tracks coming from it, or to it. Which is a lot bolder than I'd be, but...
I must have noticed that the water was coming up and then said...
She didn't even really, I don't think she really had any idea. I really suspect she had no idea of the danger she was in. From the city, eh? And I mean, I guess if you didn't know, how would you know, like... What's that?
The ground got too flat, that's the problem.
She thought it was a parking lot.
Oh, well,
She was looking for a parking lot, and she thought it was the parking lot she was hunting for. Yeah. What's that?
You got 3 winches on her.
Yeah. Can't have too many winches.
Battery you got in there. Battery, I know that. They just
Well, I got a 200 amp alternator.
200, eh?
Yeah. And then I got a great big, and this one's running off its own separate battery here.
Okay. How many pounds are those?
This one's a 12,000. And the one on the truck is a 10,000 because I didn't know I should be buying 12s when I...
Never big enough.
Yeah, no, you can't have too much winch. I'm thinking of switching to 20,000s. How are we doing on that back corner there?
You're gonna have to start cutting it. You're not gonna make it.
Can you close that door so I can see the mirror there? Way over here, okay.
Well, I've been sleeping for 40 days and yeah, I know I'm sleeping 'cause this dream's too amazing. She got gold on eyes where her eyes used to be, yeah. One turn and I learned what it really.
Oh, I think we might be able to just drag that now. Or not. Resistance seems to have gone up. It slipped off the side a little. There, now it's back up on there. Might just try it like this and see how it goes. Darn, yeah. Did I forget to unlock that? The center one, I think. Oh, you just do it right through the cover.
This side?
Yeah, you can just reach right into the cover and do it usually. Like
Well, you know, I'll feel it.
right there. And I just do it right through it.
Forward.
Those ones from over here. Oh, I forgot to lock it again. Damn it. Oh, pop back up on top, baby. Oh, we broke the steering lock, it looks like. Oh, we're coming up on the trailer. Okay. Back as far as we can like this, I guess, because we're fucking just sliding along nicely.
Yeah, not bad, eh?
I think that tire might have popped. How far am I from that trailer, Dave?
Not very.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you thinking about putting it right in here?
Yeah, I mean, that's plowed. I guess that might be okay.
They drive down there. They drive down here to get to the dam.
Yeah. I might be able to put it in the parking lot up there pretty easily. It's sliding pretty easy once we got it on the pack part.
Yeah, once you got her there.
Okay. The white water in that headlight, eh?
Yeah, it's funny.
Right in the old snowbank. Might have to loosen off and get back a little further. Just pulling the back end over every time. Oh, yeah, we're right in the reverb. Okay. That's not going too bad. Yeah, let's go look and see. Oh, fuck it. We'll just... Even if we put it right on the side up there.
That's when I always park my basketball trailer. It's right on
Yeah.
the hill. Right there.
Yeah, like right there on this side over here.
Yep.
Out of their way. That might work. do you think of that right there, Dave? I mean, I can take it up there too. I guess it'll look tidier if it's up there. Vehicle parking allowed. I'll drag it up there. Take like 5 more seconds.
Or even like right here is fine.
Yeah, like right off to the side here.
Yeah.
All right, I'll pull it off a little bit more.
Drag it right there.
Yeah.
Drag it right there.
There, that ought to be pretty easy. No, tow truck will come and winch it up on the deck, and
Are you gonna lock the other doors or anything?
nothing in there worth stealing.
Absolutely.
If you want it, take it.